Today I'm covering China bank hell notes. Not many have heard of China hell notes. Today I'm going to show you some examples I have and also tell you some history behind it. I hope you enjoy it and please like this video. And if you're not subscribed, please do so. Many more videos are coming. And please leave a comment as I truly love reading them and hearing their stories of what I'm about to show. Hell banknotes are a more modern form of joss paper. Joss paper is traditionally made of coarse bamboo paper, or also known as incense papers. It is an afterlife monetary paper offering used in traditional Chinese ancestor veneration, which means great respect, that can be printed in the style of Western or Chinese paper banknotes. In Chinese cultures, the hell note has no special name or status. It is simply regarded and referred to as yet another form of joss paper. Hell notes are known for their large denominations, ranging from $10,000, $100,000, $1 million, or even $500 million. In Singapore, it is extremely common to find $10 billion banknotes in shops. Hell notes usually bear an image of the Jade Emperor and the presiding monarch of heaven in Taoism, and what is supposed to be signaturian of the Latin alphabet, Yu Wang or Yak Wang, and the signature of Yang Lao, King of Hell, Yan Lu. There is usually an image of the Bank of Hell on the back of the bill. In Chinese mythology, the word hell does not carry a negative connotation. The hell referred to is Diyu, underground court. Diyu is where the souls of the dead are first judged by the lord of the underworld, Yang Wang, to be either escorted to heaven or sent into the maze of the underground levels and chambers where souls were taken atoned to their earthly sins. I will explain more about Diyu and further on. A popular story states that the word hell is introduced to China by Christian missionaries who preached that all non-Christian Chinese people would go to hell when they died. And through a case of misinterpretation, it is believed the word hell was the proper English term for the afterlife, and hence the word was adopted. It is considered offensive to give a hell banknote to a person as a gift, even as a joke. It is often seen as wishing the person's death, which is grave insult. Hell banknotes are usually kept in places nobody can see, as having these notes around the house is considered bad luck. When burning the notes are treated as real money. They are not casually tossed into the fire, but instead placed in a loose bundle in a manner considered respectful. Alternately, each banknote may be folded in a specific way before being tossed into the fire. This practice is an extension of the belief that burning real money brings bad luck. Now, Diyu is considered prison earth. It is the realm of the dead, or hell in Chinese mythology. It is loosely based on the combination of the Buddhist concept of Naraka, traditional Chinese beliefs about the afterlife, and a variety of popular expansions and reinterpretations of these two traditions. Diyu is typically depicted as a subterranean maze with various levels and chambers to which souls were taken after death to atone for the sins they committed when they were alive. The exact levels of Diyu and their associated identities, which is divine status, differ between Buddhist and Taoist interpretations. Some speak of 3 to 4 courts, others mention 10 courts of hell, each of which is ruled by a judge, collectively known as the 10 Yama Kings. Other Chinese legends speak of the 18 levels of hell. Each court deals with a different aspect of atonement and different punishments. Most legends claim that sinners are subjected to gruesome tortures until their deaths, after which they are restored to their original state for the torture to be repeated. According to the ideas of Taoism, Buddhism, and traditional Chinese folk religion, Diyu is a purgatory that serves to punish and renew spirits in preparation for reincarnation. Many deities whose names and purposes are subject to conflicting accounts are associated with Diyu. The concept of the 10 courts, Yang Lao, began after Chinese folk religion was influenced by Buddhism. In Chinese mythology, the Jade Emperor put the Hell King, Yang Wang, in charge of overseeing the affairs of Diyu. There are 12,800 hells located under the earth, 8 dark hells, 8 cold hells, and 84,000 miscellaneous hells located at the edge of the universe. All will go to Diyu after birth or after death, but the period of time one spends in Diyu is not forever. It depends on the severity of their sins one committed. After receiving due punishment, one will eventually be sent for reincarnation. In the meantime, souls pass from stage to stage at the decision of Yang Wang. Yama also reduced the number of hells to 10. He divided Diyu into 10 courts, each overseen by Yang Wang, while he remained as the sovereign ruler of Diyu. The concept of 18 hells started in Tang Dynasty. The Buddhist text, Sutra on Questions About Hell, mentioned 134 worlds of hell, but was simplified to the 18 levels of hell in Sutra on the 18 hells for convenience. Some literature refers to 18 types of hell, or 18 hells for each type of punishment. Some religious or literature books say that wrongdoers who were not punished when they were alive were punished in the hells after death. Sinners feel pain and agony just like living humans when they are subject to tortures listed below. They cannot die from the torture because the ordeal is over. Their bodies will be restored to the original states for the torture to be repeated. The 18 hells vary from narrative to narrative, but some commonly mentioned tortures included being steamed, being fried in oil cauldrons, being sawed in half, being run over by vehicles, being pounded in a mortar and pestle, being ground in a mill, being crushed by boulders, being made to shed blood by climbing trees or mountains of knives, having sharp objects driven into their bodies, having hooks pierced into their bodies, or being hung upside down, drowning in a pool of filthy blood, being left naked in the freezing cold, being set aflame or cast into infernos, being tied naked to a bronze cylinder with a fire lit at its base, being forced to consume boiling liquids, tongue ripping, eye gouging, teeth extraction, heart digging, disembowelment, skinning, being trampled, gored, mauled, eaten, stung, or even bitten by and pecked alive by animals. I truly hope I have taught you something new today. I hope you enjoyed my video. Just remember, no matter if it's a coin or even paper currency or even a form of non-value currency like this one, every one of them carries a history of some kind. Just keep that in mind the next time you are holding one in your hand. Every form of currency of any kind, it's not just currency. It holds amazing history that has been forgotten in time. Thank you for watching.